Hey guys, Brad from simpleguitar.com here, and welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be going over the song Norwegian Wood by the Beatles from their Rubber Soul album, but we're going to be doing it differently. Normally, this song is played with a capo in the key of D. So you put a capo on your second fret, and then you play like you're in the key of D. So the song is really in the key of E. But what I'm gonna show you is what my dad taught me when I was first starting out. This is one of the two things that he ever showed me when I was first starting out playing guitar, and it was this song. And we're going to do it with no capo in the key of E. So this way you can play it without having to worry about the capo or anything. And honestly, I think this way is a little bit easier to play than the original version. I can play both, but this one is the one that I gravitate to the most, probably because it's the one I learned first. But I'm going to show it to you. I think it's a little bit easier, so I hope that this is fun for you. Now, before we do dive in, though, I have a tab for this that I created, and it's at simpleguitar.com/Norwegian Wood. You can just go there, download the tab for free. It'll be really handy if you have that while we're going through the video, because I'm going to be referencing it. And while you're there, I have another gift for you called the Top 10 Things to Learn on Guitar First, which is a free guide. It's my gift to you, my way of saying thank you for watching the video today. It's a guide that I put together for you that has 10 things that I like to teach beginners first to get you more musical bang for your buck. So go download that guide and get the tab for Norwegian Wood, and let's dive in. Okay, so this song is really simple. There's 2 sections to the song, and there's only 4 chords that you need to know, right? So the chords that you need to know are E major, which is this. So it's my second finger on the second fret of my 5th string, my third finger on the second fret of my 4th string, and my first finger on the first fret of my 3rd string, and then my 6th string, my 2nd string, and my 1st string are all open, and so it's a 6-string chord. We will also need E minor, which is the same thing, except you're going to lift up on your first finger and play that 3rd string open. And then you're going to need A7. A7 is your open A string, and then your second finger on the second fret of your 4th string. Your 3rd string is open, and then your 3rd finger is on the second fret of your 2nd string, and then your 1st string is open. And you'll get this. 5 strings. And then you're going to need B7. This one is a little bit trickier. So B7 is going to be your second finger on the second fret of your 5th string, your first finger on the first fret of your 4th string, your 3rd finger on the second fret of your 3rd string, your 2nd string is open, and then your 1st finger is on the second fret of your 1st string, and you get 5 strings with that one as well. So don't play your 6th string on A7 or B7. So we have E major, E minor, A7, and B7. So those are the chords that you need to know. So I've got them up here on the screen for you. So if you need to go learn those, practice those, and then come back, go right ahead. But those are the 4 chords that you need to be able to play this the way that we're doing it today. Now, on top of that, this song is in a different time signature, which means we're going to count the rhythm of this a little bit differently. It has a totally different feel. Now, most songs that you probably play are in 4/4 time, meaning each measure has 4 beats in it. So that sounds like this. If we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But this is in what's called 6/8 time. Now, what's different about this is each measure is going to have 6 beats. Those beats are usually made with 1/8 notes. So you're going to see 6 1/8 notes that make up your measure, and you're going to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll sound just like this, really simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally different feel. Now that means when we have 16th notes, which is 2 16th notes is equal to one of those eighth notes. That means that we're going to count those 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Now the main rhythm for the strumming is actually going to look like this, where we are going to have 1 as our eighth note, and then we're going to play 2 and 3 and then we'll repeat that for beats 4, 5, and 6. So it'll look like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and. That's how you would count it. But the easiest way to do it is to just sing out the rhythm and go da, digga, digga, da, digga, digga, da, digga, digga. That makes life a whole lot easier, right? Now, if I play it with the chord, with an E chord, most of this song that we're doing is with an E chord. So you need to know that. And so let's just do this with an E chord so you can practice just the main strumming part. It's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Really slow. Let's do it like this. Now you'll notice as I'm doing that, I'm hitting beat 1 really hard. And then for 2 and 3 and, I'm only playing my upper strings. And then I'm doing it again on 4. So I'm hitting beats 1 and beat 4 really heavy and hitting all the strings of the chord. And then for 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and for the other 4 hits, I'm only hitting the higher strings. That's the basis for all the rhythm in this song. That's a really common strum pattern to be using for anything in 6/8 or 9/8 or 12/8, different time signatures. And it's also my favorite one for 3/4 time as well. So now let's dive into the 2 different sections of the song. We've got the verse and we've got the chorus. Now the verse is only 4 measures. And for most of the sections of the song, like for the instrumental and for the intro and for the verse, that 4 measures gets played 2 times. So it just repeats and that's it. It's a piece of cake. And then the chorus is only 8 measures long as well. Now, technically, we could just call this A section and B section, but just for the sake of ease, I'm calling it verse and chorus, and that's what I put in the music. So let's actually zoom in onto my left hand so that you can see what's happening there, because most of the stuff, the toughest part with this song is going to be happening with the left hand. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see that better, and then we'll keep going and we'll dive into the verse and the chorus. Okay, so here we are zoomed in so that you can see what is going on with my hands a little bit closer. And this should make it a lot easier to figure out everything that is going on. So the verse, I will throw it up on the screen, but if you've got the tab as well from simpleguitar.com/Norwegian Wood, that'll make it a lot easier to go through this. So the whole verse is based on your E major chord, which we already went over. And then what we're doing is we're strumming this with our main strum pattern. And for the first measure, what we're doing is we're going to go da, digga, digga. So 1, 2, and 3 in. So it's just a down, down, up, down, up. And then right after that, what we're going to do is while holding this E chord, I'm going to pick the second string open and hammer my pinky onto that, onto the second fret, like that. So I'm going to have my E chord and then play that open and hammer onto it. So I'm lifting off my fingers so you can see what's going on. And then I'm going to play that string open. And then I'm going to play my second fret on the third string with my pinky. And then I'm into the second measure where I'm going to hit that E chord again, like that. So far I'm like this. Makes sense? I know it's kind of hard to see that what that pinky's doing, but I'm hammering onto my second string, second fret, playing the second string open and then doing the second fret on my third string. But with my first, second, and third fingers, I'm holding that E chord the whole time. Now, for the second measure, it's going to be similar. We're going to start out by doing the da, digga, digga with the chord. And then what I'm going to do is with my fourth string, I've got my third finger there. I'm going to actually hit that with the second fret and slide up to 4 like this, and use my first finger on the third string, second fret, and then the first fret on my third string. And then I'm into that E chord again. So far we'll have this for the first measure. And this is the second measure. And then for the third measure, we're going to start it with the da, digga, digga again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my third finger over to the third string, second fret, and play my fourth string open, and then the second fret on my third string, and I use my pinky to reach out to do the fourth fret on my fifth string, and then hit that E chord. And for that fourth measure, what I'm doing is I'm just doing that strum 2 times. So I'm going da, digga, digga, da, digga, digga, like this. So slowly, all 4 measures of this. This makes up the whole verse, because then what we do is this thing just gets repeated and repeated and repeated. So really slowly, this is going to go like this. And a little bit faster. So that is the verse that gets used for the intro. And you play through that 4 measures twice for the intro. And then you're going to go into the actual verse where you play it twice. And then we're going to go into the chorus. Now for the chorus, the strum pattern is going to change just a little bit. And this is where we're going to use E minor and A7 and B7. So for the first 2 measures, I just switched to an E minor chord. And instead of doing our da, digga, digga, da, digga, digga, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and instead of that strum pattern, this goes to just straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and the whole time. And so it's just going. And I naturally just kind of accent beat 1 and beat 4 with that. And so we're going to play that for 2 measures. So that'll go like this. And then when we change to A7, it's the same thing. And we're going to do that for 2 measures. And then back to E minor for 2 measures. And then we're going to do A7 for 1 more measure. And then B7 for 1 measure. And that is the whole chorus. So all together, it's going to go like this. And then we're back into the verse. Now, if you want to get really accurate with this, during the A7 and the A7 B7 part of that, there are accents in the strumming that accents every 4th hit. So you're going to hit really hard on your first A7 with a downstroke, and then your next up and down are soft, and then you accent the next upstroke really hard, and your next downstroke and upstroke is soft, and then you hit the next downstroke hard, and then up, down, soft, and then up really hard, and then down, up, soft. You can think of it as taking these notes and putting them in groups of 3, and you're accenting the first one of those groups of 3. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so each measure is going to have 4 accents happening in there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And same thing when we change to B7. And so if I play it with the accents, then the chorus is going to sound more like this. So that is the chorus, and that gets repeated and played throughout the song. Let's see. 1, 2 times. That's it. We only play it 2 times in the song. Because after that first chorus, we're going to do another verse where we play that 4 measures 2 times. And then we're going to do an instrumental section where we play that 4 measures 2 more times. And then we're going to do the next chorus. And then we go into the final verse where we do that 4 measures 2 times. And then for the outro, we're going to play that 4 measures 1 time. And that's the entire song. So that's all of it. So what I'm going to do is I can't actually put the song in the video because it'll get blocked because Beatles songs do that to YouTube videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play the full song right now so that you can see the whole thing and play along if you want to. You can practice with this, but that's it. It's a pretty simple song, guys. So I hope that was fun. This will be a pinky workout for you, though, because you're going to be working that pinky a lot. And this hard stretch, that's the biggest one right there, is getting that stretch right there over to the 4th fret of your 5th string. That's the trickiest part. But this is actually easier than what they do, because in the recording they've got a capo and they're doing it with a D chord. And it's actually a bigger pinky workout than this one is. So let's go ahead and play with it. Okay, guys, so that is how you play Norwegian Wood by the Beatles without a capo in the correct key. So you can play along with the song, Like I said, I think this way is easier when you're just starting out than the actual way that they play it with the capo. But I hope that was fun for you. It's a cool song, so have fun with it, practice it. This will work out your pinky really good. So this is a great one for getting that pinky used to being used and waking it up, because your pinky will be one of your best friends if you start using it. So have fun with that. Remember, you can get the tab for this for free just by going to simpleguitar.com/Norwegian Wood, and you can just download it. And remember, I also have another gift for you on that same page, the top 10 things to learn on guitar first, that you can just download right there. And then you can start using that and getting some more musical progress, bang for your buck with your practice, because the 10 things in there are the 10 things I teach beginners all the time that get them playing and having fun really quickly. So go get the tab, get the top 10 things to learn on guitar first. Have fun with these guys. If you have any questions, do drop down in the comments below and I will be happy to answer any questions for you down there. If you want to see a video of like the original version, the correct way to do this, let me know. I can do that too. Otherwise, have an awesome day and I will catch you next time.